Hey, how you doing? It's Will from Pensacola, carpet and furniture cleaning / restoration. So I'm making a video because I try to make videos that have a little content to help people who are homeowners or potentially will be homeowners, because I'm in homes a lot. So what I'm doing today is I'm trying to touch on your insurance, homeowners insurance, when it comes to problems that you may have in your home and you need to call your insurance carrier. I want to tell you, you pay your monthly premium. Your insurance is designed to help you. But if you think these people are your friends when it comes time for you to make a claim, you're sadly mistaken. Unfortunately, the claim part is where things get a little different. It actually gets different when you stop paying your monthly premium. It gets different too because they'll cut you off. And when you have too many claims, they'll cut you off. Meaning if they have to spend more money than they want to on you, they're going to cut you off 9 times out of 10. Now here's the situation. I've been battling with a well-known insurance company for a couple. When I say battling, this is what I mean. I'm a contractor. They got water damage, major water damage. It's a covered loss. Insurance says it's okay. The problem is I'm explaining to them that I need special drying equipment to deal with some of the some of the circumstances in this home. Meaning that the drying equipment that I got to use to properly dry this environment is not normal drying equipment, which means if I have to use it, it's a different fee because I have to use certain things depending on the situation. So in the industry that we're in, as far as water damage and mold and all that, we go by a formula in a training, and that training is accredited and certified. So we go to school to learn, a format, and we learn these things based on a formula. And the insurance company sometimes send their field adjusters out sometimes to take the same courses, whether it's the S500 or the S520. Depending on when they took it, the program is different slightly. Some things change, laws, rules, and what you cannot do, maybe, shall, all that changes depending on when you were trained and certified. So it's always good to do extra homework and keep, educating yourself as you go along. So sometimes I'm dealing with an adjuster that don't know anything about the S500, the S520. He's not IICRC certified in nothing. So basically, when I come out, I'm an old dinosaur. You see all this gray? So they already know that I'm seasoned. So I'm talking to adjusters typically that are 10 years old. So here I come, the old man, and I'm telling them what is needed based on not my recommendation. It is my recommendation, but my recommendation is supported by the industry that he knows I'm certified in. So we're all, any restorer, if you're in water damage, they know what I'm talking about as far as being S500, S520, whatever it is. So when I dealing with a 10-year-old adjuster who been working for the company for a whopping 2 years, and he's experienced in his mind. I've been in my industry almost 40. Not my company, but I work for everybody, whether it was supervision, management, service worker, whatever. I'm trained, certified. I know this business from the rooter to the tutor, right? So when I pop up, and I don't like to do this all the time because it can be intimidating, because the language of what I'm talking about is different. The adjuster knows numbers. They know policy from the carrier's perspective. But as far as work and, understanding what's needed, having a scope of work, having an understanding of what it takes to do something based on experience and being hands-on, not just training, years of experience. So today I was battling a adjuster, came across really nice at first, which they all do. They're trained to be professional and polite to you. Does not mean they're going to help you in the end. This was the covered loss. They couldn't deny it. But what they were battling was that I had to explain that I need special equipment for the category and the class of water that this is. This is not always the case, but this is a Cat 4, meaning that I need special drying equipment to dry the things that I have to dry, meaning I could do it, but it's a whole different ballpark point. And they know when I mention Cat 4, which he didn't understand that there's a such thing as a Category 4 water. And I was telling him this is Category 4 now. This is not a Cat 3. And basically we went back and forth with this, and I was trying to be as polite and respectful as I try to operate with respect and calmness. And I'm using my brain, not my emotions. And I'm just telling him, listen, if you don't believe me, I can give you 3 schools, professors, that's teachers of the industry that he should be trained in, that I'm trained in, and you can call them tomorrow morning and ask them to explain to you what's the Category 4 water. Long story short, I believe he finally loosened up his collar and understood that I wasn't trying to fight him. I'm just battling for my customer. This is the reason you hire your private water mitigation service through someone that you know, a company that's reputable. I am reputable. I showed this guy some of my YouTube videos. I showed him all my website. I gave him, I just showed him all this stuff that's showing you that I have a 5-star ranking in everything when it comes to marketing. And that's not because I'm a handsome guy, because, I'm not. It's because I work hard. I try to be responsible. If I say I'm coming, I'm coming. If I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there early. This is just something that was bred in me through my upbringing. So that happened to be what I use and customers benefit. So this adjuster who's 10 years old wanted to strip the coverage in some areas because it's going to get very expensive. These people have had insurance through this company for 40 years. They never had a claim. So now they got a situation, and I have to battle with him like Joe Frazier and Ali. And the problem that I want people to understand is that when you make a claim, they're going to recommend one of their professional companies that they use in their network, in the program, a contractor on a contractor list, meaning that they feed that contractor work. So he's working directly from the insurance company. So he gets volume of work from the insurance company. And what do you think is the trade-off? He has to keep the numbers down. The only way you can keep numbers down if you're doing it right is you got to cut corners somewhere. You gotta. And in my end of it is this way. These are the rules based on the training and the industry standard. And this is what I'm giving the homeowner based on the industry standard. the industry standard supports what I'm saying, then you need to support the industry standard. When you start trying to go above, which in the contractor's sense, or below, which is the insurance company sense, the standard, you're going to have problems. So I'm right in there. So long story short, I'm waiting for a call back tomorrow. I had to go and get a supervisor involved because I'm fighting for these people. I'm fighting for these people. Of course, it's a little more revenue for Pensacola, but that's not, I can still do the job regardless. But I just know that it has to be done right, and that's where I'm laying my hat. So I'm making this video to tell you, when you make a call to your insurance carrier, be ready for them to recommend their contractor. When that contractor comes out, he's not working just for you. He's working for you, and he's working for the insurance company because he's got to keep the numbers down for them. And in order to keep the numbers down, it's not favoring you. Now, when I got involved, being the big dog, that it changes the whole formula, because now the insurance company have to find a way to fight my credible information that is credible and it is factual, that will hold up in the court of law. The reason that he agreed ultimately to give the homeowners what they needed, which was more money to do what I got to do, was only because I have public adjuster friends and business associates. They're public adjusters. These are people that go to bat for you as a homeowner against your insurance company. They're lawyers inside that office. They're adjusters inside that office. And when you talk to an adjuster and you tell them, well, I'm going to have to bring my public adjuster involved, when I get a PA involved, everything is going to go through the roof because you got to pay that fee. And now they're going to find things that I missed. So that means that the claim is just going up and up. So I don't think he really wanted me to go in that direction, because I was headed that way. Because if I pull a PA involved, then PA is just like, they're trained just like them on the language. They're trained on the policy. They're trained on everything that the adjuster is trained on. So when you hire me, you just don't hire a guy that's a contractor. I am networked tight with people in my umbrella that I can make a call that are highly recommended public adjusters. And when I get them babies involved, the insurance company usually it's a nightmare for them, because these people are lawyers. They know the language. They know these are not 10-year-old employees. These are usually seasoned veterans that used to be on the insurance side, and they went to the public adjuster side because it's a different formula. So anyway, I just wanted to make a video to say this. If you have to make a claim in your insurance and you got a covered loss, always try to get a private contractor to help you with it. This is part of the thing when you hire me. I'll help manage you through the whole process so you'll understand how to maximize the loss that you have. You already got a loss, but I want to make sure that you're properly restored to pre-loss conditions based on the laws, based on the regulation, based on the industry standard. This is why you hire Pensacola Carpet and Furniture Cleaning / Restoration. I'm not tooting my horn. I don't have a horn to toot, but I will tell you this. If I get involved and I got to fight for you, I'm fighting, most cases, a 10-year-older. Most of these adjusters are just, if you're lucky and find a guy that's got 5 years in the industry of insurance, you're lucky. Those are the people that don't give us dinosaurs a problem because they've been around a little while. So when I get an older insurance adjuster and he's been in the business 10 or 15, 20 years, which is unheard of, I don't have these problems. But when you got a 10-year-old telling you that he's never heard of a class 4 water loss, then I had to take him to school, and now I'm the bad guy because I'm trying to educate him. Now I'm coming across like a cocky, arrogant, my African-American guy talking to this guy who's a European, and now he's got to listen and be educated by me. And he's not used to it because of my complexion. And I already knew he wasn't used to it, and I was trying to avoid it, but then I had to, just, it's chess, it's not checkers. So anyway, I hope that I did a good service for these people, and I hope everything pans out for them, and I'll keep you guys informed. But I just want to let you know, when you deal with your insurance, don't go in it alone. Call me. Just pick my brain. I can help you. Pensacola, 216-341-SOAP. That's 216-341-7627. The only carpet cleaning company in the world with soap in the number. God bless you, Pensacola. I'm out. Love you.